안녕하십니까? 전 조단님입니다. Sorry, guys. I just wanted to introduce myself in Korean first. So, hi. My name is Donny. This is my show. Donny Cho says stuff. Why do I name it that? Because it's just going to be me saying random ass shit. That's what I really feel like doing when I'm up here. I'm just, well, I'm half true, half not really. Let me explain what this show is going to be about, or my, I guess, thinking behind wanting to do my own show. So for a little, so I'd say for about, it's going on 2 years now. Actually, I've been doing these podcasts on a fairly regular basis. I started off as just some random asshole in the chats. I would just say shit, and then I guess people enjoyed what I had to say. So eventually, slowly but surely, I started finding myself as guests on other people's shows. I became a regular on Cisco Murdoch's show, Journey Through the Gate Paranormal Podcast. I became a regular on with Jason McLean on Tex and BMR's channels. They were shit, and then they finally started sharing it with the Blondes of the Booze, and then we all had to split up. And then Jason and we had to go and do our own thing on his channel, Jason McLean Questions Everything, which I do recommend you guys check out because I am enjoying the stuff that I do with Jason immensely, and I'm pretty proud of some of the stuff that we've put out. So I highly encourage you to watch it or check it out, even though most likely you're probably here coming from there. So I'm kind of preaching to the choir, I guess. I mean, probably. Anyway, so yeah, I've been doing these shows for a while, and the thing that really got me thinking real hard was the conversations I would have with people that were always outside of the paranormal. Not that I didn't enjoy or appreciate or have passion for the topic, because I do. And there's still a lot of topics in the paranormal that I feel like still haven't gotten a chance to talk about, simply because the opportunity wasn't there. Scheduling and, you got to plan out the topics like a few weeks in advance. It just never had the chance, really. So finally, I got my own goddamn show. So I'm going to do it on here. And then I'll have my friends on, and we are going to talk about whatever the fuck, you know. We're going to be able to cuss. We're going to be able to just talk about whatever interests us. Particularly, it could be the paranormal, or one day I could have Jason on. We might just talk comic books all day, because that's what Jason and I like talking about. Because when we have our private conversations or when the cameras go off, we'll just go right back into talking about comic books. And we'll be on the phone talking comic books and movies, and then we'll be like, oh shit, we got to talk about paranormal stuff now. Hey, what do you know about Bigfoot? You know? Same with Marquise over at Spaced Out Radio. We'll be talking on the phones, but then like we'll talk for like a couple hours, but then 90% of that time we're just sitting there talking about video games. And I'm like, God damn, I want to have a podcast where I could get to talk about video games with Marquise. But we're on paranormal shows, so we got to talk about paranormal all the time, which is cool. But I figured, hey, why don't I just talk? If I want to have these conversations, why don't I just start my own goddamn channel and just have them on here, and then we just talk about whatever the fuck we want to talk about, right? Maybe paranormal, maybe not. Like I could have like a 2-hour long conversation with Steve Stockton just talking about food. I've done it. I could sit there and talk with Bigfoot Michigan Rob all day about like 80s music, 90s music, like bands. That guy's like a really fun guy to talk to, not just about Bigfoot, but also about music. I want to get Tex and Randy on so we could geek out over pro wrestling. So that's why I've decided to do this show. So I hope you guys enjoy, but I also understand that if you're just here for paranormal stuff all the time in every episode, unfortunately, this is not going to be the show for you. It's just going to be people whom I've met throughout my time with all these paranormal podcasts, but coming on here and just talking about whatever. Just whatever. That's it. So I guess my point is, I'm not really making this show for a growing audience. I'm not trying to get a fuck ton of viewers. I'm not trying to sell merch or monetize anything. What I'm doing this for is for me and my friends, so we can have a platform where we can, on a regular basis, get together with a few other friends in the chats, giggle, talk about shit that interests us. Um, Plus, I get to share some of the paranormal topics that I want to talk about, which I have, sometimes, a couple times, a few times. But okay, for example, the Count of Saint Germain. What's up with the Count of Saint Germain? How come no one brings that one up? The guy was like alive for like 400 something fucking years. And there are multiple journals and accounts of people who've met him. Like royal family members, nobles who claim in their journals, "Hey, I met this dude when I was like 10 years old. I'm now 45, a grown ass man. I see the same guy." They're like, "What's up with that?" It's one of the weirdest stories, and it gets you asking a lot of questions about what kind of shit's possible, right? Could a human being actually find a way, like some kind of magical alchemical way to like actually live for like 400 years? And is there really a guy walking around out there that's like literally like 400 or 500 years old? So yeah, that's the kind of shit I want to talk about. The Philadelphia experiment, that's another topic that's always fascinated me. It's probably horseshit, but the idea of it's pretty cool. I mean, it's such a woo story. It's got like interdimensional shit, baby. I mean, yeah. That kind of stuff. Yeah, ghost stuff, UFO stuff, that's all cool. Cryptid stuff. I like it. I want to do a Loch Ness Monster one of these days. Sorry, I had to cough. Oh yeah, by the way, in case you're wondering, this is beer that I am drinking. I am not hiding the fact that I am a degenerate. I'm simply trying to avoid like any kind of corporate logos or anything. So I fully admit that I'm a goddamn degenerate. Yeah, I ain't trying to hide shit. Anyway, oh, it's so nice to be able to cuss and talk like a normal person. Oh, I get to feel like I'm like talking like normal Donny Cho for once. This is great. So yeah, I hope you guys like it. I hope there's some people who watch it who find it entertaining. There will be laughs. I will, it's not going to be all goofy and funny all the time, though. I don't want to make it seem like that either. I mean, I like to get intellectual and philosophical and serious sometimes as well. I just think, a lot of the humor really comes from the fact that a lot of these paranormal people just they take themselves way too goddamn seriously. Just lighten the fuck up, people. Seriously. We talk about monsters all day and magic shit. People are always like, "Oh, it's so serious. We can't make jokes." I'm like, "Fuck off, man. You're talking about like elves and fucking fairies. Fuck you. Just crack a goddamn joke." I mean, this is silliness. It's like pro wrestling. I mean, yeah, these topics are deep and profound and worth talking about, but stop taking yourself so goddamn seriously. Crack a funny joke sometimes. Damn. Can't joke about Bigfoot or Dogman. Get the fuck out of here with that. Way too goddamn serious. So yeah, there is gonna be funny stuff. And yeah, there will be deep, profound intellectual stuff. At least I will attempt. I'm not saying it will be, but so yeah, I hope you like it. And this is just a quick introduction. I'm just going to do a few more of these pre-recorded videos just to get a lay of the land and just for reps and figuring out the tech. And I think once enough people are on board or enough people can start showing up to the chat rooms, then I'm going to start making this primarily just a live stream chat. Haven't really decided on a time. I'm not even sure if I want to do a set time. I might just, well, I mean, I gotta like do like I guess a pre-release thumbnail. So I'll give you guys a couple days notice when I bust something out. So yeah, I guess this is my show, and I'm looking forward to doing more and having a lot of laughs and a lot of cool stories and interacting with some friends and talking about cool shit. So, all right. Well, thanks everyone for listening, and peace.